Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. Things are coming along really nicely now. We built this little area last episode, but we also expanded here as well. And I mean, take a look at that. Look at it for yourself. We are swimming. We are drowning in monthly income right now, and I mean, I have more money than I know what to do with at the moment. Um, Obviously, I don't want to blow it on useless and dumb stuff. I want to make consciously good decisions with it, but at the same time, like it is a lot of money, and it is quite exhilarating a little bit to have that much money at your disposal. You know. Anyway, I am going to zone some more residential here. Am I here? There we go. For whatever reason, these don't line up properly down here sometimes. It's a little bizarre, but like it should line up a certain way, but it doesn't. Don't really get it, but that's okay. We can live with it. There we go. We've got like this weird bridge almost because the terrain is a little wonky, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I am going to pause though, because first of all, I need to make sure that I have everything in place that I want to have in place. We're going to put water in here. Gonna do it like that. Do it like that. And do it like that. And then, we're finally going to make a new district and put it under this name. So this will all get lumped in under the new district as well as all of this. Let's see what name we get for it. I might change it, depending on what it is, because this is more of an urban area, so I would prefer it has a more urban sounding name, but more square. You know what? I like that actually. I'll stick with it. Yeah, so there's that. Got Strawberry Square, we got more square. And I like to keep the districts separate. Like I like making districts to begin with because even if it's just a cosmetic thing, I like having different sections of the city. And some districts do have different policies. Like, there are tax hikes on high density buildings here, and same over here as well, but not here. Although we do recycle over here, I think. I want to make sure that they recycle over here too, actually, because I only have a recycling center over here, and I don't want them complaining about that their trash isn't getting taken care of. It is getting taken care of. You just need to recycle. All right, so all of that is taken care of. We don't have exactly sky-high residential demand, so I'm going to fill in one of these with the residential, and I want to put something here. Don't know exactly what yet. There is this like bridge here as well that is pretty annoying, but we can figure something out. I might want to put a community college here. I'm thinking about that. Not entirely sure yet. We'll see what happens, and what I decide to roll with. I do want to increase the land value around here as well, because it isn't terribly high. It's getting there, but it's not terribly high yet, and that's because we don't have a whole lot of parks around here, like spread out throughout the city. And that's because, anytime I want to put in a park, I want to do it, I want to put it in a place where it's aesthetically pleasing. and that sometimes can make things more difficult in terms of like actually, putting them in places where people can have access to them and whatnot. Yeah. All right. So it looks like these are taking their sweet time to come in, which is fine. We do have a little bit of low industry demand, and I think I am going to take advantage of that. Probably over here, I imagine. I can't think of any reason why I would want to stick it in here. Wouldn't really feel right. So that's what we'll do. I want to make sure, we're taken care of in all of our city services, and we are. I mean, crematorium-wise, are we good? Like, I mean, they're not really covered over here, I guess. So I should probably stick one over here to make people happy. And let's see. We're definitely going to want to put a bus depot down here at some point. Not exactly sure when I'm going to want to do that, but we are going to want to do it at some point. How many tourists is this attracting? Well, 5, but, they get like 30 visitors every half an hour, which is fine, moderate. Understandably, it's not incredibly successful, but it's more there for the aesthetic as opposed to actually, being a beacon of learning and education. Though it is that. Trying to think. You know what? I think we're going to stick this community college here now because I don't like being patient. So where is it? Is my question. Is it over here somewhere? This is a university, which is bigger than what I'm going for. This is the high school. This is an old high school. Is this it? It is. Okay. The initial building is kind of small. What I might want to do is do a cute little design here. Kind of like what I did with the university, but to a much lesser extent. We do something like this. Right? Then we kind of go like this. And like that. And then, do I have any individual... Here we go, props. I want like a large... that's not exactly what I had in mind, actually. You know what? We might want to use our terraforming tools. Shift terrain. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I take it back. I also didn't mean to do that. Why is it so strong? Like, easy. Like, I'm not trying to, destroy everything, I'm not trying to build a fucking passage to the center of the earth, I'm just trying to build a lake. That's what I want to do. I guess it doesn't matter how deep it is, but holy shit. Good God, man. All right, well, water structures. A quay, no. Can I just stick water in here? Give me water or give me death. Place water source. Wow, that's really big. Can we tone that down a little bit? Jesus Christ. You know, I just want like a little bit of water. I don't want, you know, a fucking. I don't want to flood this part of the city with water. You know, like I want it to be functional. Here. There you go. Maybe that'll do what I want it to. Potentially. Is there water forming down there? There is. It's going to come shooting up here. And hopefully it does not flood everything. Is it going to come up here? I don't know. It's just sitting down there. I think we need to place more. I mean, I guess you can't do it again. Oh, wait a minute. Place water source. Ground resources. Ore. No, I don't want ore. Don't want oil. Surface tool. Pavement. No, I thought these landscaping tools let me like I just want to make like a lake, a little pond even, you know? They're going to raise it back up. You raise me up so I can climb mountains. Not to that extent, 'cause that's a little weird looking. Can I just fix this? Okay, I want everything to go back to normal. I wish that everything would go back to normal. I wish I never fucking touched this. Jesus Christ, dude. What the hell? What the hell is happening? I press a button and, like, things just drastically change. And I can't even, like, get the fucking camera to work with me here. Pretty sure it's because no, it's still. Look, can you just? No, I don't want this. I don't want like this massive thing to come out of it. I want just all of this to come back up, you know? That's all I want. Why is this so much to ask for? Why did I even do this in the first place? You know what? Fuck it. Just raise it all back up. If it fucking looks like that, so be it. We'll knock it back down. Okay. I know. Believe me, I am aware of what's happening here. I'm trying to cover all traces of the hole. Now we've just got this massive fucking thing here. Now I gotta knock it down. Okay, at least to a more manageable level. No! I didn't mean to do that. Can I Control Z? I can. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't realize that was a feature in this game. I'm just going to Control Z everything I was doing over here. We're going to pretend that this never happened. I don't know what, like, I don't know. I was trying to, I just wanted like a water source, you know, right there. And then I could put the community college, like, behind it, like here or something. But I guess that was way too much to ask for. You know, so F me. So as far back as it goes. Fair enough. It looks fine. All right. Can you get out of here? These menus will not leave me alone now. Ew, because I had to close out of that. That's why. All right. So that never happened. Here's what we're going to do instead. Is we're just going to place the community college right here. Like so. Okay, and then we'll just place a park like behind it. And it'll be good and it'll be great and people will love it. They're just going to eat this shit up. Let me tell you. Wow, this thing is big. Maybe a little too big. That works. I mean, I get it. This isn't like an elementary school, but I'm trying to place parks around it so that it, you know, it looks half decent. You know, you get it. You get it. You're aware of what I'm trying to go for here. There we go. Even bigger playground over here. This is fine. I mean, it's all playgrounds, which is annoying, but I mean, I could get some. No, but like, these are the only plazas that are here, and they're not big. I mean, this is fine, actually. There you go. There you go. Doesn't look terrible. It looks fine. It's like a neat little area where people can stop by. It's all good. It's good. It's good. There we go. That'll increase the land value. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not. I thought maybe buildings would start changing because the land value would go up. Educate more citizens. Well, hey, we got a community college right here. And, I mean, on top of that, you know, I mean, how bad is the education problem? Like 19% uneducated in university. 30% of citizens have graduated high school. Pardon me. There are high schools everywhere. I don't understand why this is so problematic. Like, these fucking high schools are everywhere. Like, and they just don't work. I mean, like, I'll put one in here. Is that actually going to work? I mean, high school students in the city. Like, there are a big chunk of high school students, but for whatever reason, it says they are not getting educated, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there's a high school right here. Like, I don't understand why it doesn't work, you know? And here, we'll put an elementary school right here, too. There you go. Hopefully this will allow more people to get educated. But like, bless me, you know, I don't know. And you know what? I am going to put some offices down here, like right next to all of this, because I think that'll work. Like being right next to the parks and the community college and whatnot. Or, you know, maybe there's just zero demand for offices and they're looking for more factories. I guess. Because apparently nothing is coming in here. Maybe I'm just an idiot then. I thought, like if this said for demand or offices that, or I mean for industry or offices, that you could put anything here. That you could put offices or factories here and either one would come in just based on this demand alone. But I guess not. I mean, could I look at the economy and see? Yeah, I mean, we don't have any offices anywhere. I mean, are taxes too high to the point where they wouldn't want to come in? I mean, we can afford to lower taxes for everybody. There we go. Now we got some coming in. Maybe the taxes were too high to begin with. We got one coming in at least, All right. So these are starting to come in over here. There are plenty of people using these parks. It says 221 students, 477 students, 202 students. It's almost at capacity already. It's not operating. Why does it say that? It should be. Like, why wouldn't it be operating, Yeah, so it doesn't count for anything. Even though, it should be operating just fine. Like, there isn't anything wrong with it. At least that it's telling me. I don't understand why that isn't working properly. Maybe that's why, like some of these people aren't getting educated, is that, some of these buildings say that they're not operating normally. Which I don't really understand because, I just plopped them there. They should be working fine, It's not like it's not like I'm doing anything too crazy with them, I don't know. Some weird stuff. Some very weird stuff. Go ahead and zone offices the entire way through here. Traffic's starting to get bad through these areas, mainly because a lot of people are moving in. These new offices are being built. All of that good stuff, though. This just brings in more profit for me, baby. And I'll take that. And I'll give some high-density commercial a little room. Because the demand isn't all that high for any of them, so... I'm going to, I'll look it up once this episode is done or before the next episode, why this is happening, like why some of my schools aren't operating normally. I think maybe some of my hospitals. Okay, that one says it's operating normally. But like, yeah, it says not operating even though it has students. It's not just happening to the modded ones either. It's happening to noise pollution. Dude, you live in a fucking city. You decided to live in a fucking city. What do you want? Do you want me to, tell everyone to quiet down a little bit? Like, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Noise pollution is going to come with living in a city, whether you like it or not, okay? Welcome to the real world. All right, you snowflake? The nerve. All right. We've got like equal demand for everything, so I'm going to put in a little bit of residential here. We'll go a little bit there. Then we're going to go with some offices on the other side. And then we can afford to go with a little commercial the rest of the way down here. What are you complaining about? Dead people in your house? Yeah, I mean, the traffic is pretty bad. That's probably why they're not over here yet. They're only using 4 out of 7 hearses. Should be using a little bit more. We've got a couple problems spread throughout, but, you know, I mean... Oh, we've got an abandoned home over here. We got a couple abandoned homes, actually. A couple abandoned buildings. Why'd it go abandoned? I don't know. Well, they can come in again if they want. If not, I am not going to worry about it. It is truly not a big deal, I think. You know, I think maybe one thing I would like to do is have like a big Centric Park-esque kind of park somewhere at some point. You know, I mean, we do have to have like a big downtown urban area first, but I think that would be interesting, is to have something like that somewhere. Don't know where. And it might be easier with the campus expansion pack when that comes out. But we'll see. I don't really know yet. So what I am going to do is I'm going to designate a little bit more room for offices to come in. Commercial can take this down here. Residential can have it right here. It's kind of going to be sandwiched in a little bit, but that's okay. They'll live. And then we can afford to put a little commercial down here too. Because it would make the most sense, I think. I mean, I'm not like trying to design this in any certain way, really. It's kind of just, I don't know, whatever looks good. Ow, 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 ow. The back of my head. Got like this random aching pain. But, yeah, you know, it's kind of just whatever looks good, I guess. You know, I mean, I'm not really like shooting for anything too spectacular, really, but, you know, people can kind of make what they want, I guess, you know, or put whatever buildings they want to put in. Then we can kind of go from there. Yeah, and this building is going to look weird as hell, I think. Well, at least the parking lot will. Should also have some parking garages spread throughout here, I think. I think that would be like... it would be normal, for one thing, to have those. So I'm going to put a parking garage. They're big. They're big boys. I can stick it right here, though. Is that going to be a problem? Like, can people not access it? I think people should be able to access it. If not, then I don't know. It is kind of there for the aesthetic, really. I mean, like, you know, I don't expect people to actually use the parking garage, but we'll see. Anyway, I think this is a good stopping point for us. We accomplished a bit this episode. I'm trying to think, you know, of what direction we're going to go next. We're probably going to head over here before we start expanding out this way, because there's a lot of room over here, and I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. But, you know, we'll probably expand out this way with a mixture of all of these different categories, because we have a bit of demand for everything. And we'll go from there. So, anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any gamesters I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box as well if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later.